Liz, let me kind of talk to you about feedback loops. Europe is really struggling at the moment. Part of that is down to what is happening in the emerging markets. It's coming out of China, but then it ripples across the whole of the Asian economy. How do these two factors interact? Europe is looking sluggish right now. Does that feed them back into what happens in Asia? How does the relationship work?
It's part of the supply chain, I would say. That an EM also relies, and it's not only Central and Southeast Asia. EM in general relies on the China impulse. Why?
Yep.
Because EM is commodities based, for the most part, right? And it's oil-based, it's copper-based, it's metal-based, and we continue of the view that the multiplier in this Chinese impulse will not be the same as in 2015, 2016, right? Peter mentioned that the shape of, there's a lot of uncertainty with respect to the shape of the Chinese stimulus. As a matter of fact, if you look into the series of stimuli we had since August, September last year, 70% is consumption-based. It's not infrastructure-led. So that poses a huge question when it comes to, what multiplier, what is the power of this Chinese stimulus? Yes, people love Chinese equities now. It's been probably one of the main, performance in the world indices now. But how's that translating into EM strength? And there's a huge, important uncertainty around that. And we are not seeing, such a momentum in terms of EM growth, generally speaking. We just came back from the spring meetings in the IMF meetings. One of the buzzwords is pretty much revision down of global growth, including EM.
Well, Luis, this is so important what you bring up about the China effect on EM. Let's pick one example. Does the China effect on Indonesia, where there's this important election right now, does the China effect on Indonesia in 2020, is it anywhere similar to what it was in 2010?
The answer is definitely no. We believe that, the Chinese stimulus is not affecting, or it is not bringing up flows across Asia with the same intensity. And once again, that goes through the channels of commodities. Not specifically on Indonesia, but if you, we were mentioning here Western Europe. We can look into Korea through the export channel. China stimulus, at least so far. And by the way, guys, we are not talking about 1 or 2 months of stimulus. Like I said before, we had a series of stimuli since August, September last year. So it's been quite a long time already, via taxes, direct taxes, and etc. So we are not seeing the same effect. Does that mean we have to be bearish EM? Definitely no, but it's not the same multiplier. Therefore, trading EM will be a lot more selective going forward.